What's up, everybody? Welcome to the second episode of the Positivity Report here on the Good People Association. I am joined this morning by the one, the only. That's Ken Napzok, everybody. Let's hear it for him.
Oh, we are having a good morning. We're having a good time now. That's my song.
I like it.
I'm not as good as Eric.
I would love. Neither am I. With this, we know. I really want to get like a little positivity report, kind of like a jingle. Like, you know, when you tune in to like what you would imagine like Wake Up San Francisco. I know we have our Good People Association song, and I love it.
Yeah, it's like the station. That's the station identification.
Yes, correct. Yeah. But like a it's good times. Positivity.
You gotta let that go. I love it. I love when we switch to the Good Morning Burbank.
Yeah.
Set here, which
like
is
that
actually that's actually downtown LA.
Well, but it could be from like a top, like a mountain in Burbank. Then
yes,
focused in.
It
on
actually
it.
kind of is.
Right?
Yeah.
Like up at
you
that.
Ain't lying.
Thank you all for joining us. Chat's on fire. I wanna give a special shout out because I tweeted it yesterday. Is when I went to the live link last night around 7:30. I noticed there was 5 likes and there was 1 dislike, and so I tweeted it, and now there are 0 dislikes. So that person didn't appreciate my tweet, or they got caught, and they're like, "Oh no, I'm that person." Listen, I know there are certain people out there that like negativity. They just like it, okay, and that's not great. Think about how much more fun it is to be positive, right? Just think about it. It's a lot more fun. It is, and I know, Ken.
Yeah.
Sometimes, buddy.
Yeah.
You like to get negative. I know.
I'm a sardonic, irreverent comic. So but at the end of the day, I am actually you coined the nickname Kenny No Bothers.
Kenny No Bothers.
Which I actually take as Kenny just doesn't worry.
Yeah. I agree.
I grew up with Bobby McFerrin singing "Don't Worry, Be Happy."
It's a great song.
Right? Like I think that's how the song went. And so I was like, yeah, I get stressed, I get angry, all this stuff, but at the end of it, it's just like, look, man, we're above ground.
I can't remember when I came up with that nickname, but I know Grace was in the room.
Well, because you were saying it to appease her, because she is always not incorrectly talking about how I just kind of don't get passionately involved in a TV show or my dinner or anything. I'm just like, yeah. Whatever was will be again. We'll be fine. And this came from sports. Because I'm a diehard Yankee fan.
Yeah, sure.
But we did get spoiled. After 1996, when Charlie Hayes caught that pop fly, I cried.
Okay.
I cried.
I'm taking the remotes off the desk.
Take the remotes.
Because again, listen, ever-growing thing. We just forget things on desks sometimes. You know what I mean?
I do have my House of Pancakes. From the afternoons. Anyways, it's a point of the story. But like 96, the Yankees won. Mark Lemke pops out to Charlie Hayes. I cry because the Yankees hadn't won the World Series in my lifetime yet. Well, I mean, I was born in 76, but I wasn't around for those.
Right.
And then they win in 98, they win in 99, they win in 2000. Yeah. And when they didn't win in 2001 against the Diamondbacks, I was like, that's all right.
Oh, no.
Here's what happens. The season ends, and suddenly the season starts again.
I think the older I get as a sports fan, the less, and Amanda will definitely disagree with me on this one.
I will too.
The less insanely passionate I get.
Really?
I mean, I still do yell at the TV.
That's
sometimes.
frightening. You scared Ikaika Shively, the Hawaiian hunk, the day we were watching football in here, and the Steelers like punted wrong or something, and you were just like, God! You had like a chainsaw in your hand or whatever tool we had.
Yeah, it was a circular saw.
Ikaika was just like, I think I'm out of here.
Yeah, I quit before I started.
But anyways, all that to say, I know my demeanor is a little grumpy, but at the end of the day, Grace is a positive person too. But like, she's always like, why do you have to chit chat and just guffaw it up with every person helping us?
I get it. Yeah, and that's why. The positivity report is what it is. It's just an hour of trying to make you all smile. That's really and truly all what we're doing. Ken, maybe should we make Tuesday like a regular thing for you? Do you want to come on Tuesdays, or is that hard?
I will wake up early for you on Tuesdays.
Okay,
for the meeting. Yeah,
fantastic.
It's hard.
It is.
It's hard for you too. But you and Riley naturally wake up early.
Yeah.
I'd still be asleep right now.
Well, you do have like that bear quality, that just like
bear. Well, also, Grace and I was up at 2 a.m. helping her run lines for an audition coming up. We're just a late house.
No, I get it. And we used to be a late house, but I think Amanda and I are really starting to train ourselves to be like, okay, when the baby goes to sleep, we go to sleep, right? And I have always been like, hey, listen, I love sleeping. I'll be the first. You know, when I worked
Yep.
at Collider, anywhere I've ever worked, everybody's like, "We're gonna go out to lunch." I was like, "I'm going to take a nap in my car.
You
I will be
don't-
back in 30 minutes."
You don't love sleeping. You want to talk about finding the positive?
Yes,
You are passionate for
I'm
sleeping,
passionate about it.
including on an exercise ball face down while directing a video.
Correct. For those that don't know that story, back in the day, Ken and I were directing a sketch. We wrote it.
Wrote it.
Mark Riley was also there.
We wrote it.
We wrote the sketch, and then the sketch was being performed, and it was like early-ish in the morning, and I was laying on an Xer ball for some reason, and I just fell asleep on it for like, I don't know, maybe like a minute.
It was. I don't know because we didn't notice for a while. Like, Josh, what do you think about that shot?
Just asleep, like not sitting on it, guys, not sitting, like laying. It's
Yeah.
under my stomach, just laying
Like
on
a-
it like a bear.
like a turtle on a rock.
Correct,
Uh,
like a
yeah,
turtle on a rock. Yeah.
turtle. But hey, gotta find the positivity in
Boom.
that there as well. No, happy to be here. This is fun, and I know what we're doing, and I'll let you take the lead here. Good to see people in chat. Cool, our
Yes.
friend Phil Svitek, who's eventually going to be popping on here
Yes.
too with some great life advice and just
Agreed.
that kind of stuff. So happy to do it, buddy.
And we got to give a shout out to the Hawaiian Hunk. He got a new mic stand, so his face is farther away from the camera because his lovely girlfriend Heather said your face is too close to the camera.
I had a dream about this last night.
Look at that
Oh, look at that
face!
face.
Look at the Hawaiian Hunk!
I was
Look
like,
at him!
we got to find a way. I was like, yeah, that's right. I was like, woke up like 3 in the morning. I was like, we got to find a way because he looks like he's 7'8".
I know, right? I mean, he's the Hawaiian Hunk. He's like William Wallace. He's 7 feet tall. Look now he's up close. There you go. The best eyes at John Wayne High School outside Washington D.C.
Oh, can I do a shout out too? I said I wanted to wear this Baby Yoda Grogu the child shirt.
Yes.
Gifted to me by Robbie Smith in
Yes.
chat.
Lovely.
And I figured, what brings more positivity than Grogu?
Yeah, nothing.
People look at it and go like, oh,
You know that classic line, right?
Yeah.
That it's like I didn't know I needed this in my life until I got it.
yeah.
Right. And that line gets old, but I think it's 100% Grogu. Like we didn't know we needed a little Yoda, like a young, fresh-faced 55-year-old Yoda.
Yeah.
Because 600 years from now, he's going to be a little bit older and then disappear into the night on a swamp planet.
I'm worried that season 3 of Mandalorian will be his adolescent mustache face,
Oh yeah.
where he's in his room like, gotta wanna.
Yeah. I remember the day that I came in, and listen. I should get to the show rundown here, and let's plug some
Yeah,
things.
but
One,
also, it's fun.
go to the GPA.fun, become a member of the Bucket Club. We are tomorrow night on the first ever main show, as we're calling it GPA Live.
Yeah.
GPA Live tomorrow night, Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Pacific.
I think we're gonna try for 4 now.
4 p.m. Pacific. The only show that's going to go. So Josh Purdy will more than likely be at 4 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
The afternoons will be at 4:30
Right, for now.
because of
yeah.
some conflicts for me, and then maybe eventually move to 4
Yeah.
in like March or April. But all of our afternoon shows will hopefully be at 4 p.m.
Yeah, try to keep that consistent.
I
For
know-
Eddie Harrell in chat, who really wants to know.
Consistency. 9 a.m. will always be the Positivity Report here. Hashtag it Positivity Report. Hashtag it Find the Good to send me and the show some good news. Because I can search all over the internet, but I want you all to be part of the show. I want this to be your show every morning. I want to bring a smile to your face so that, like when a Christy McGee sends me a funny story, I can shout out Christy McGee. Anybody in chat, like Ikaika, your brother, XD Noah Benz. He loves Fortnite. He's 11. He's the brother of the Hawaiian Hunk. He's in the chat right now.
He's the best.
Give him a shout out.
He's the best. He wrote this. XD Noah Benz. Ikaika the best.
Clearly, his schooling is going well.
I just picture him like at his computer, getting ready to play Fortnite, watching. He's just like, Ikaika the best.
Ikaika the best.
That's his other nickname.
Boom. And as always on the show, if you want to contribute, Super Chat, Streamlabs, any of that kind of stuff, Good People GPA on Streamlabs, and right here on the YouTube channel for Super Chats. A portion of all proceeds raised on all shows will go to charity. And right now we are featuring stbaldricks.org, the St. Baldrick's Foundation Conquering Childhood Cancer. So you guys, I can't wait to donate some money. And I would love to be able to donate my time. I love to actually donate my time to places because I think that's just as important as money, even though money makes the world go round.
Yeah.
That. Last night I sent out a tweet and I said, I'm looking for some teachers to feature on the show on the teacher feature because my parents are both teachers and I'm very passionate about education. Obviously, I love game shows and quiz shows and trying to get education into people's brains without them knowing that they are being educated. And I think that's every teacher's job is they want to make school as fun as possible so that kids get educated. Educated? Okay.
Educated, yeah.
Educated?
That's how it is.
And so I already have
Learn.
10 emails in here from some people I know, some people that I don't. If you tweeted at that tweet that I sent, just respond GPAPositivity@gmail.com. GPAPositivity@gmail.com. And you can go to the GPA.fund to send us any kind of inquiries, anything we like. We check that email often as well. So there's that. And then one more thing.
Yeah. Handle your business. Handle your business.
I think 1, 2, yeah. Oh, and so on Wednesday on the main show.
Yeah.
We're going to be releasing all of the other membership levels you can go to.
Right, yeah.
Because the founders level will be gone. Thanks to everybody that tuned into our crazy live stream on Saturday. We'll be doing that often because we got so many founders that we're going to do the drink ups. We're going to do all that kind of stuff. And we're going to be announcing our new levels for membership, prices of those, and what you'll be able to get with those. And then the merch store is coming soon as well. And I have to tell you all tomorrow. So tomorrow in the United States, if you are international and you're watching or listening, tomorrow in the United States is our inauguration of our new president at 8:30 a.m. So we'll be going live after that because I implore all of you to watch it, to watch how democracy works, and maybe some positive new change in government. If you didn't vote for the new president, that's okay, but let's all embrace what is happening and move forward and try to make the most of it, the best of it. Stay positive, find the good in everything. Use the hashtag. Ken, are you ready to hear why I cried really hard last night?
Yeah, I am. Why, buddy?
So
talk to me.
I was talking to David Griffin on the show yesterday.
D-Griff. Good
The
stuff.
legend.
Good stuff, yeah.
And I finally finished that Tiger Woods documentary. I finished it.
Okay, he's a golfer.
He's a golfer. And I understand that, for all intents and purposes, he was a philanderer. Okay. And that's a tough look. Infidelity, not a good thing, right? Good People Association. But there is something to be said about a comeback story, right? There's something to be said about forgiveness. There is something to be said about listening, talking to one another, and bouncing back. Everybody loves a good comeback story, no matter what happens. And, I think that everybody deserves second chances. Now, third and fourth and fifth chances, that's a little tough look, okay? But everybody deserves a second chance, okay? And Tiger Woods was in a dark place. And the end scene, Ken, when he wins the Masters in 2019, spoiler alert, okay? When he wins that Masters in 2019, and he runs and he hugs his son, and his daughter's there. Yeah. I just lost it. I'm sobbing in the bedroom. It's like, again, this is like a 10:45 p.m. situation. Amanda's already asleep, right? A big tree fall hard when pregnant, right?
Yeah,
when she lays down, she's out.
Big tree fall hard. He just described his pregnant wife.
I hope she appreciates that. It's going to be a tough look. Host of the Afternoons with Josh, Ken, and Amanda here live every Thursday, 4 p.m. in the Good People Association. But so, and when I cry, that, like I have like three kind of ways of crying. So I've got the loud, like I do this like, okay. Then there's like the shaking crying. Okay, like there's like the, oh God. And then there's just like the I can't stop from crying. And it all comes together. It's like when you sneeze, you burp, and you fart at the same time. It all came, and like your body can't stop it from doing anything.
Yeah, that's called a triple down. Yeah.
And Ken, here's the most beautiful part is, and I'd never seen this clip before, and I love any Tiger Woods content. Love any golf content. If the Golf Channel needs some contributors, or golf.com, or Golf Digest, whatever, just call the regular guy that's a 9 handicap trending towards a 10, possibly 11. Anyway.
It's you.
He's walking, right? The crowd's going crazy. He's slapping people's hands, and his son's right behind him.
Sure.
In a Nike red shirt like Tiger always wears. Okay?
Yeah.
And he reminded me of my little nephew. I'm going to start crying when I think about it.
He's going to cry. He's going to cry.
And he puts his hand back, and his son gives him 5. And I was like...
This is great. This is great. Josh Macuga crying on air over Tiger Woods and a hand slap from his kid. That's great.
That's
great, buddy. That's the best. That's the best.
All right.
Yeah. We're by the way, anytime Christy McGee out there in chat's having a bad day, Josh Macuga cries. It's gonna make her feel better.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's great. No, I love being moved by that kind of stuff. I love being moved by that, man.
You ever cried during a sporting? I mean, besides
Yeah.
the '96 Yankees thing.
96 Yankees. No, yeah, there's a lot of things. Look, as far as redemption, I believe in redemption if it's real and the work is
Red Dead
done and it's
Redemption.
not done to if the comeback isn't done to hurt other people and further your career in a way, like and if Tiger did the work, he did the work, and redemption. One of the ones that makes me cry, and I'm a Yankee fan, but Bill Buckner, man, who was run out of town, and though he did come play for the Red Sox again in like '90 or something like that, but was run out of town, run out of baseball, run out of. Went up to like Boise and got a ranch up there and hid until he passed away. And then he came back, and the Red Sox fans he threw at the first pitch.
And they cheered for him.
Anytime I watch that clip, I bawl. I just bawl. But there's that '92 Olympics clip.
Oh yeah.
With the runner pulling a hammy and his dad comes out of the crowd.
And takes him to the
and takes him to the crowd. It happened in like '92. I still cry watching it. Sometimes I'm just sitting around on like a Tuesday and be like, watch that clip.
I'm gonna do
and bring it up.
I mean, when Bo Jackson says, when the guy asks him at the end of the 30 for 30, and asks him, what do you want on your grave? And he says, here lies a ball player. I lost it. And I lose it every time I think about it. LQ in chat says, Josh needs a box of tissues handy at all times. You're not wrong.
Not wrong.
You're not. But I'm going to bring up something here, Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Totally related to crying and tissues.
Okay.
And feel free to disagree with me in chat. That's okay. And the Hawaiian hunk, Mark Riley, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think tissues are just use your hand.
What? Well,
Or
tears?
your shirt. I don't tissues have always had a weird consistency to me. Like, it's not a paper towel, right? And when you blow snot into it, it goes to pieces.
Yeah.
So you just get snot on your hands, which is why I just blow snot rockets into a sink and then rinse it out, which is gross. I know.
The snot rocket thing. I got it. You got it. That's a no. That's a no-go for me.
What kind of tissues are you buying that they're disintegrating?
Wait, all tissues.
Are you going
all
to
tissues?
Come on, man. I got some of those Vicks Vapor Rub Kleenex brand tissues.
Guys,
I could clean up car oil with them.
I used to have I would carry around a handkerchief because that is clearly a stronger material than Kleenex is. But I blow my nose extremely hard. We're getting honest here on the Positivity Report.
But so John
blow
Mariano,
my nose.
John Mariano chat says I use paper towels for everything. They're universal. Paper towels will turn your nose into just a raw highway of goo.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, look, I use. Grace is always mad at me for using my jeans. I'm like, they're nature's Kleenex.
Yes.
So I don't need a napkin. I got my jeans. But
I mean,
tissues are.
I'm not. What I'm saying is that I'm not going around and just blowing snot rockets into random sinks. I'm saying at home, nasal health is very important. Okay. Here comes Dr. Macuga. Kaika, put up my doctor. Thank you. Here's my doctor cam. Okay. I wanted to be a doctor when I was 9 years old. And then my mom's friend who was a doctor told me I would probably be in school until I was 27. And that did not interest me as somebody who literally skated by. And thank goodness I could cram with the best of them. Let me tell you something. Blowing, every night we did construction here at the studio, I would go home and blow out literal pounds of sawdust via snot rocket in a sink. You know how many tissues I would have wasted that? You know how many tissues I would have blown through? You know how many tissues I have to throw away? You get snot on your hands. You can wash your hands. You blow them in the sink. You rinse them out. You rinse out the snot. It's gone. Does Amanda like the snot rockets, Ken? No, she hates it. But I blow my nose so hard in the morning that my neighbors can hear it. I blow my nose so hard in the morning that my father-in-law says you do a lot of honking down there when we go to stay at their house.
This might be. Have you gone to an ear, nose, and throat doctor yet?
No, but I think I might be losing hearing in my left ear because I'm blowing my nose so hard.
You're probably popping something in there. Look, you sound like one of those assistant PE coaches in the back. And go for it. Like Grace says, I'm a scream sneezer.
Oh, the scream sneeze.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't contain that.
No,
you don't want to contain that. That's hurtful.
We are losing people in the live stream based solely on my snot chat, and that's my bad. That's on me, guys.
There's a lot of Christy McGee. I'm gagging. This is vile. Snot is the worst. Gavin Min, maybe do it into the toilet. That's not bad. LQ, that's disturbing, Josh.
Yep. Okay. You're not wrong. So, listen, if this is the hill I'm dying on, this is the hill I'm dying on. I don't do really anything I do a lot of gross stuff as far as bodily functions go. I'm surprised that I am married, okay? I'm surprised that my wife has stayed with me because I'm telling you, the first time I farted in front of her was a total accident, And I'm still embarrassed by it. But I still do it all the time because now that's where we are in marriage. Okay.
I love it. Look, it is what it is. You know, one of my best friends, his younger brother, whom I was friends with, I was at their parents' house where his younger brother was living at for a family event. I walk into the room. I'm like, "What's in that corner?" He's like, "That's my spit corner."
That's
I
disgusting.
never walked in the room again.
Yeah, no,
so
that's
don't be that.
disgusting.
Just that's all I'm asking. Don't have a snot corner.
No. Yeah, even the Hawaiian hunk finds that disgusting. Listen, again, blow your nose more often, people. That's why we're in a pandemic. Okay, here we go. That's not why. I don't know.
I'm never looking at that sink again.
I've never blown snot into that sink. Not a public sink. I'm talking about my private sink at home. And that's it. And I wipe out the sink all of the time. All right, we're moving on.
We find the good.
I'm just imagining you walking into Home Depot just.
No. But
Look, here's the spin. Why it's positive. Nostril health.
nostril health. Thank you. And there's a lot of nose hairs up there where things get caught. That's why I'm always buzzing it out of there. All right, Ken, last night, episode 3 of The New Bachelor. Are you watching?
I'm not watching. I've watched a couple seasons of The Bachelor. I'm not opposed to it. Not watching this one yet.
Now, listen, I'm going to say something straight up. This is the best Bachelor we've had in a long time. He is very intelligent. Like a lot of the Bachelors in the past have been like, yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah, I like that. Today was amazing. This guy's like, he's waxing poetic half the time. I mean, he sounds like somebody is writing the words for him. Like he's got a head writer in there because my buddy Tanner Novlin, who's one of the stars of Bold and the Beautiful, we watch Bachelor together, his wife, my wife. And we do like a little fantasy league. I've got like a points total for whatever. I can actually, do you want to hear how the points total works?
I think we're gonna.
Because you love rotisserie league baseball. You love fantasy sports.
Love it.
Right? Okay, so it goes like this. You get 1 point so we drafted 6 of the contestants, 6 of the girls. You get 1 point for a rose. You get 3 points for a one-on-one date. If you get one, you get 4 points for a group date rose if you win the rose on the group date. You get 2 points if your name is the first one called at the ceremony. You get -1 point if you're the last name called at the ceremony. 2 points for a 2-on-1 win. -2 points for a 2-on-1 loss. -2 points for a solo date snub. 3 points for hometowns. 4 points for final 3. 5 points for final 2. 10 points for the winner. So you make it a little bit of a fantasy league here, right?
Okay.
So this guy Tanner was like, I think I've said those words on a soap opera. The way this guy speaks,
So eloquent.
and it's almost, again, like he's writing, like he's a romance novelist. Shout out to Aaron Parisian, one of our longest friends of the show, who's a romance novel writer. This guy is just really good. And the girls, there's like one girl that's insane, but a couple of the other girls are everybody else is pretty normal. There's this girl called Victoria who calls herself the Queen. And she's insane. And she's getting this sty under her eye that my brother used to get when we were kids, which is also hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as I was watching this last night, and I knew you were coming on the show, is I wanted to know, one, would you ever go on The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, and what do you think you would be like, and how far do you think you'd make it?
I never would unless they do Bachelor the Pudgy edition. I wouldn't. But I would be. It would be very hard for me to cut people.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I've always very happy right now, obviously. But I have a history of staying in things a little longer than I should because.
Say that's true.
Like why? Kenny no bothers.
Right.
We're fine.
We're fine.
It's fine. We'll just deal with this.
Yeah.
And everyone's so nice. Like I am friends with all but like one of my exes.
Yeah.
Like not constant communication, but I could text them right now. Hey, friendly. I respected them. They respected me.
Right.
Everything ended well. So I think that'd be tough on The Bachelor because they'd be like, it's the end of the season. You got to give that rose to someone.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And that'd be tough for me.
Yeah. I have it's the line in Office Space. We tend to find it's better to avoid confrontation whenever possible, right? I'm in the same boat of like when somebody's trying to sell me something, they're like, "Would you like solar panels?" I'm like, "I would."
Right.
I don't know how to say no to you, mostly because I don't own a home. I can't actually buy this because I see people trying to sell stuff at like a Home Depot or a Lowe's or wherever people are trying to sell stuff because I know they're trying to do their job and I know sales is really tough and I want to help them out. But if I did, I would have no money. Helping other people.
Yeah, no, it's sir, you want $1 for charity? Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
You know, and that's part of what we do here, good people. But just like, hey, you want a large? I ordered. Hey, yeah, all right, I get a large.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
also too, there was a charcuterie scene last night. I gave you 3 items to put on your charcuterie board. What do you put on there?
I'll put some sliced cheddar,
Yes.
some Gouda,
Oh,
and give me a nice salami.
yep. Good.
Cut up that
Good.
big hunk of meat.
You ever been a Capicola guy? You know Capicola?
No, I don't know what capicola is. What's capicola?
Let's go to my single here. Okay, thank you. Capicola is a spiced ham. It's Italian, sold at most Italian markets, very popular in the Pittsburgh area. And I find that Ken not having eaten this is one of my goals now, is to find some really good Boar's Head Capicola and introduce it back to the two, to Ken Napzok.
Okay. Yeah. Spiced ham.
Yeah, it's very, very
I
good.
do love a good
Thinly
ham.
sliced.
It's
a lunch meat.
Capicola?
Capicola.
Sounds like he played guard for the Steelers in 82 to 91.
Dan Capicola, yeah.
Yeah.
He was second string, but when Mike Webster or when Dermontti Dawson went out,
Dermontti, yeah.
Dan Capicola.
Dan Capicola was there, and he now runs a Ford dealership in outside
Altoona, right?
Altoona.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
out there in Altoona.
Dan Capicola Ford.
Yeah.
When your car is smelling a little spicy, bring it into Dan Capicola Ford. It's the only place where you get your car serviced and a fresh slice of Capicola.
All right.
Every single
I'm willing
day.
to try it.
Okay. I think,
Bring a
listen, if
plate
you're in
in
the
here.
chat and you know what Capicola is, Uncle Van Doren says, Capicola? I think it's one full word. Let me spell it there for you. Cappacola. Capicola.
Charcuterie. I'm willing to try.
And a shout out to my sister-in-law, Hannah, who makes the most
She's not a-
extensively intricate
Yeah.
charcuterie boards you'd ever see. Like they are,
Is
it's like a surfboard of charcuterie.
Were some up at the rehearsal lunch?
Yeah,
I probably had some.
yeah.
Oh, that was a good lunch.
You know what's great on a charcuterie board, Ken?
Yeah.
Pickles, little mini gherkins.
Yukaika, the Hawaiian hunk, loved that pickle comment.
Okay.
It depends on the pickles. I'm a big dill pickle, sandwich pickle guy,
Okay.
and a big one of those big honking long 6 inches you can put in your mouth and just
Okay.
crack off. Yeah.
And you know what I'm going to bring into my...
I did that on purpose, Yukaika. I did that on purpose so that you could clip that out, okay?
Can we make that into a gift somehow? Can we do that?
Yukaika's over there like... Just let it rip, man.
Do you ever not not at Disneyland, obviously, because I know people can do that, but there was always a deli like where you had the big barrel of pickles. You could reach in there and then just walk around holding a pickle.
We won't be doing that anymore, right?
I don't think we're allowed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the salad bars have died now thanks to the pandemic.
Almost 300 people, or almost 200 people watching. Thank you guys all for being here. Again, tomorrow we're going to go live after the inauguration, so it won't be 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Obviously, we would like to go at 9 a.m., but I implore all of you to actually watch the inauguration, then we can talk about the positivity of it afterwards.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we have our first ever GPA Live, our big main show. Mark Riley, myself,
Look
Ken
forward to
Napzok. You know what I'm going to bring in?
Mm-hmm.
My cousin and his wife, Tim and Minnie. They live outside Providence, Rhode Island.
Okay.
And okay. Everybody in the room needs to listen to me right now because this might be one of the greatest puns I've ever thought of.
Oh God.
Okay, and this is your pun of the day.
Okay.
Okay, so my brother or my cousin Tim, they used to live here in Los Angeles. They're the best. Okay, go to the wide because I want to see Ken's reaction here.
Okay.
Mark, grab the bar mic real quick because I want your reaction as well. We're not gonna have a camera on Mark. So I'm sorry.
I'm here.
Okay, he's there. All right, so. They own a company. It's called Chi Kitchen, and they make organic kimchi, and it's amazing. I'm going to bring in a bunch of it tomorrow. They have a sesame coleslaw. They also have kimchi pickles, which are unbelievable. Okay. ChiKitchen.com, CHI Kitchen.com. Okay. Kimchi, Chi Kitchen. They're located outside of Boston.
Okay.
And I am begging them, and I would love the Good People Association to somehow get into event planning to organize the first ever Boston Chi Party. Get it?
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Hold on. It's washing over me.
Oh man. Yeah, it's
That's
Guys.
good.
it like comes up slowly in the back of your throat, and you kind of like choke on it a little bit.
Guys.
But then you're not.
It's
You're okay that it's there.
It's the equivalent of butterflies in
Yeah.
the stomach, and then that you mistake for heartburn,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're saying, and gas.
You hope a pill can heal it, but
Yeah.
you don't know if that's going to
Guys,
be the answer.
think about it like this. They could have people in the harbor and then people in boats tossing chi off right? They don't want to throw the chi into the water, so you're like tossing it, like figuratively. But it's the Boston Chi Party.
Yeah.
Everybody dresses up like colonials.
Yeah.
You eat kimchi.
It's gonna go well.
It's
Have
like
you guys ever had a kimchi grilled cheese? They're unbelievable.
I've never had kimchi in
Never.
my life.
you
No.
never had kimchi?
never
No.
had kimchi in my life either.
No.
God, I'm bringing in the kimchi for the show tomorrow, and I'm going to introduce you guys to kimchi.
What is kimchi? I've heard
Kimchi
of it. I know it. I'm familiar with it. But describe
is
it
a
to me.
spicy pickled cabbage, popular in Korean restaurants. It's an Asian.
I have had kimchi.
Yeah,
Boom.
you just said
Yeah.
a couple things in one sentence that I don't know if they go together for
See,
me.
it's good.
Pickled cabbage.
No, just Ken. You are of Russian descent. Cabbage is like your national food.
Yes, Russian. We enjoy our perushkis, but yeah.
Well, I will say that was a good pun there.
Thank you.
Macuga. Yeah, it really stuck
Hawaiian
with
hunk.
us.
Put the camera on yourself. Tell me you like the pun. There's only one answer. Whoa. Guys, the Boston Chi Party, it could be the greatest kimchi party in the world. Listen, cons started small. It was just
Yeah.
a couple of people that like comic books. Now they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Kimchi parties, the Boston Chi Party.
Okay, I'm ready with that.
Damn it.
Ken Your Dome in chat says, Ken, don't just wait and chi. That's pretty good too.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
too.
We got some super chats coming in. Shannon Darsashti. Nope, that's wrong. Dardashti. Got it. Shannon Dardashti. I apologize. I'm just trying to get there. Shannon Dardashti. Hi from San Diego. Q, is San Diego Comic-Con past its prime? Stay positive. Thank you for the super chat. Very nice. No?
We're trying to stay positive, right? I love Comic Cons and I
Yes.
love San Diego Comic Con. It's a bear to deal with, and there might be a part of my brain that thinks they've peaked in a sense, that they've got to adjust what they do, that a lot of the studios pulling out of the Hall H stuff, so a lot of the news that was drawing people is changed, and it's just so many people, and you can't get a hotel, you can't get it might have gotten too big,
Okay.
but it'll be around.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy it mostly for the parties and just hanging out with my friends the whole time.
Yeah, that's why I enjoy it too. I hate Hall H. I want nothing to do with Hall H.
Hall H was a tough day for me that one day. Although I did get my highlight of my life is asking Ruth Nega.
Yeah,
about
that's
her Rudinegas.
look, and Bill Murray passed right by me when he was there. Like, there's little things, cool things like that, but like
Yeah.
panels are boring. Most panel hosts are really bad,
Yeah, it's not great.
especially when they get like a celebrity. The
Mm-hmm.
worst. I love him, Christian Narn, who's Hodor. They did the Game of Thrones panel. The worst panel host in the world.
was
Sweetest
not
human
good.
being in the world. I'd talk to Hodor, but it's just like so. That side, but it's the friendships. It's those memories.
Totally.
It's you and me stumbling down the street drunk at 3 in the morning. And
I'm still shocked
yeah.
to this day why they never brought back the loaded Dorito. I thought it was the greatest item in the history of 7-Eleven.
We probably ruined it that night. They
Yeah,
were like,
man.
man, those white dudes at Comic Con that one time just taking all our loaded Doritos. You can't have that.
You're wrong. Solkstar 1999 in chat says prosciutto, burrata, cornichons on me, charcuterie. Thanks, gents. Josh, check out Tim Vine. He's a British comedian better known as Pun Train. Oh.
Oh,
I've
sounds
got
like you
that.
got some competition there.
Yeah.
You have to take down the pun train, derail the pun train.
Guys, did he come up with Boston Tea Party? I don't think so.
But seriously, for the afternoons, we're going to enter you in a pun contest in
See how it goes.
2021 some point. Yeah,
Okay, I'm in.
got to.
Ken, I got a shout out Jorge Castro on Twitter at @DeCastroFunk. He said, "Great stuff, guys. Wanted to send this to you. Also, props to Riley around for the wine tasting today. Cheers." Okay, so the headline is "Masked Mandalorian rides LA streets, spreading happiness during pandemic." And he's a Mandalorian, and he's got a little baby Yoda, aka Grogu, on his chest. And Ken, you've seen this guy.
Right down this street, on behind this is a street. We're on the upper level, but right here several times. In fact,
No
the
way.
picture they're showing, I think it's LA Times or something like that.
Yeah.
Is around the corner from my house.
No way.
He's around here all the time.
Now, see, here's the thing. I think, one, this is genius. This is sort of like that guy that was drinking the cranberry juice to Fleetwood Mac.
Who's
Dreams.
also local too.
He's from
Yeah,
LA.
he's like from like up in the Santa Cruz area.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. He
I mean, amazing that I've been doing selfies on skateboards for my whole life, and that's
missed
one
the
that-
trend.
I know, I missed it.
Yeah, he's on one of the big boards. He just zips by, and you'll see him. He's just like, "Meow," and he's got it's pretty. And I tried to get the very first time I saw it, I was like, I did like this is my phone in the car. I was like,
God, I need it.
yeah.
Speaking of phones and cars, Ikaika, I'm going to send you a quick picture real quick, and I wanted to debut it but on this show, and I totally forgot to send it to you. I'm just a bad host today. But I saw this yesterday, Ken, and I think that you'll laugh. I know Mark Riley will. I was driving yesterday.
Coffee.
I was driving yesterday, and I saw this, and it's the same thing. Like, I was at a stoplight, and I was like, oh, God, Josh, get the picture, get the picture, get the picture. And I got it just in time. I mean, just in time. And this is a shout-out to our friend Mark Ellis. Ikaika that's coming in hot. Hopefully it gets to you before the end of the show. But also what I want to say, too, here is this Mandalorian riding around, spreading positivity, spreading happiness. That's what the show is all about, okay? And I want to implore all of you. I'm going to use implore a lot on this show. Implore.
Good word.
I want that positivity cart so bad. I want an old golf cart. I think we can just go to the DMV once we get it. I'm like, hey, we want to make this street legal. There's like a process you go through. You just register the golf cart and you get a license plate. That's how they do it in New Jersey, because at the shore everybody has golf carts to ride around, right? And we get the positivity cart and we take it all over Los Angeles and we just tell you that you're doing well. And when the pandemic is over and we've gotten our vaccines and we feel safer, I can't wait to go and just say hello to people from a golf cart with a megaphone. Just be like, you're doing great. You're really, really doing well.
Yeah. I think people would appreciate that.
Yeah, right.
People would recommend, I recommend we try that. You know,
right? Ikaika, put a golf cart on our Amazon wish list. I don't know if that.
The last street legal one I drove in was about $5,000.
See, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, listen, we call it the positivity fund.
Yeah.
We get the cart.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a little piece of good news, Ken, because I brought this in for you.
Okay.
Because I think that this is like your dream job.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
right.
This could be your dream job. Thousands apply to be caretakers on remote Irish island.
Ooh. Yeah, I like that.
Now, let me read you through this, but real quick. Ikaika, you got that picture?
Yep.
All right, here it is, Ken. Boom. Mark Ellis got a new car.
Wow.
That's a Van Halen sticker on a conversion van. Mark Ellis got a van.
Mark Ellis lives in that van.
That's the Eric Striffler van. Shout out to Eric Striffler. That Van Halen on the gas tank. Boom. That was taken from my car. Please, if you're driving and you see something cool, don't get into a wreck. But if you see something like this, make sure you're at a stoplight to get the picture.
That is glorious.
Isn't it?
Glorious.
If the van is a rockin', don't bother knocking, Ken.
Wow. If there's an eruption going on inside that van.
You know what it is?
What's that?
Vanama. 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 And Mark Ellis officially hates me. There you go. The first
Mark Ellis
Vanama pun ever made.
He's not watching.
You guys, Vanama. Send it, hashtag it to Mark Ellis. Really just wake him up this morning. He's already taken 37 pictures of his dog to post on Instagram.
Yeah,
he's not doing anything
He's doing some box jumps right now.
Yeah. Okay, so Ken, for the second year running, owners of a coffee shop and 4 rental cottages on Great Blasket Island are in search of an intrepid duo to take up concierge duty for their tourist season from April 1st through October 1st.
Okay.
According to owners Billy O'Connor and his partner Alice Hayes, last year they received more than 40,000 applications for the sought-after gig from as far away as Mexico, Finland, and Argentina.
So I've got pictures of this island up
Yes.
right now. I tapped Great Blasket Island.
Yep.
This is I would love it.
Yep.
The problem is every house that they got that a picture of, it's a great old like stone walled house that I got to imagine you're pooping into a hole.
Okay, well, Ken, you read through this. You are clairvoyant because he is referring to the fact that there's no electricity or hot running water on the island. That means anyone who gets the job will need to go with the flow.
Yeah, no.
Is that going to be a deal breaker for you?
That's a big deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
I don't go camping unless there's a place to plug in my hairdryer.
Yeah.
You know. I don't.
Who knew Ken was such a diva?
My dad loves camping. My dad used to go camping with his buddies, church groups. He'd come back. Oh, we had a bear scratching on the tent, all this stuff. And I'm just like, my mom's like, our check-in time is 10, and checkout time is noon, and like that's my camping.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we talk about it on the afternoons all the time. I'm not a camping
beautiful
folk,
island.
But I did go to REI for the first time over Christmas, and I got to tell you, that place is glorious. It's lovely, REI.
I've never been in one. There's one over in Burbank that used to be another spot, and when it switched to REI, I haven't been in.
Oh man, it's fantastic.
I am looking at this island. I'd love to visit there for a lunch.
Sure. Oh, well, it's like a hiking destination.
Yeah, a lot of sheep.
Again, a lot of I mean, it's a beautiful Irish island.
If you're
It's an
watching,
Irish lass
if
in
you're
an Irish island.
if you're watching us from Great Blasket Islands right now, how? Number one, two. Let us know how it is.
Yeah, we want a Great Blasket Island. It's almost Great Basket, but it's Blasket.
Yeah.
Ken, real quick, Sean Sullivan super chat. Thank you so much,
Shawnee
Sean,
Sullivan.
the legend, Sean Sullivan. He and his lovely wife or fiance. Are you guys married yet, Sean?
Don't put pressure on him.
I'm not trying to, but I know that
Jillian,
I
yeah,
think they're in Jillian. She's amazing.
Just
they
Got
are
a new
the
show
ones,
with Molly Damon. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? They were the ones that introduced the afternoons for 2 Simply Straws.
Oh yeah.
Simply Straws.
Yeah.
So Sean Sullivan, the loaded Doritos may be gone, but if you've never had a buffalo chicken roller at 7-Eleven, treat yourself. I haven't had one of these yet, Ken.
I don't eat the hot food at 7-Eleven other than occasionally the pizza, so I'll have to give it a go.
Yeah, well, we got one right across the
Kevro
street.
in chat, who I believe is the captain of the Jar Jar Sinks, says Cart Mart and gave us an address over in Van Nuys.
Oh, okay, Cart Mart. Hey, Kevin, if you want to buy us the positivity cart, we're all for it, man.
Yep.
Yep. What is the pun for the positivity cart? What is the the nickname we
I-
put on there?
You come up with that. I don't dare come up with that. I don't dare come up with that.
All right, let me think about it. If you guys think of a good pun for the positivity cart, put it in there. We're wrapping up the show here, coming towards the end. Ken,
Yeah.
Listen,
Bador, by the way, hello there, Bador.
Yeah.
Just confirms, just his girlfriend.
oh, just his girlfriend.
I added the tone.
I'm Sean, Jillian. I'm very sorry. I mean, I expect to be the officiant, or Ken and I to be the officiant of your wedding. But also, listen, you propose at your own pace, okay? If you guys love each other, that's all that really matters. Nobody's forcing marriage.
Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn it. It's all right.
Forever life partners, however you want to do it. You can wear ring, whatever you want. I'm not trying to rush anybody into anything. I love being married. I love my wife. I would never say any different. She's currently got a sword to my back right now off screen. And
Can confirm.
But listen, love is a positive thing. So hold on to that. Ken, are you ready for the dad joke of the day?
Oh yeah, I've been looking forward to this. I was on the rundown. I was like, let's do it.
Okay, here you guys go.
Yeah.
You ready for this? Chat, you guys ready? Ikaika, Hawaiian Hunk, you ready for the dad joke of the day? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Here we go. Ken, did you hear about the restaurant on the moon?
Oh, I did not hear about the restaurant on the moon.
Yeah, great food. No atmosphere. You guys are welcome. Dad joke of the day. Buzzing. I'm going to have a kid here in about a month and like a few days. So just getting ready every morning. I'm going to wake up my daughter with, you ready for your dad joke of the day?
That's positivity. Scruffy Nerf Herder in chat says positivity card equals zeal on wheels.
Zeal on wheels. That is really, really good. Oh, man. God, the positivity cart is the greatest thing. Our friend Andrew Freed, who's a great producer, executive producer on Cheer, on Last Chance U, Chef's Table.
Yep.
He recently sent me pictures from Augusta National. We were shooting some golf stuff, which looked insane. But Andrew Freed, I pitched him the positivity cart, and he said, it's not a show yet, but if it builds digitally, we could talk. So, listen, it's baby steps. We buy the positivity cart, then we ride the positivity cart, and then we die with the positivity cart. Bad boys, bad carts for life. Okay. Ken?
Yeah.
Are you ready for the Jeopardy in a minute?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, wait,
How's that going? Who's guest hosting right now?
Ken Jennings still guest hosting.
Still Jennings, huh?
Correct. He's actually been doing...
Okay.
At first, you could tell he was a little stiff. He's a little stiff. But right now, I think he's crushing it. I think he's doing a great job.
Okay.
He's like finding his stride. And the thing that he's doing at the end of every episode, which I love, is he says, thanks, Alex, which I would have done the exact same thing. I think everybody should do it for the rest of the time the show is on the air.
That's a very Mark Ellis thing, too. You and Mark would do that.
Right? Okay. Ken, here's your word of the day.
Okay.
Word of the day.
Do I get
and
to
then we're gonna
guess
go
it?
to Jeopardy in a minute.
It said in the notes that I get to guess it.
You get to guess it.
I want to try to guess.
Okay, the word is felicitous. Felicitous.
Felicitous.
Yes.
Felicitous means to be very charitable and to be a charitable person, to be giving. philanthropy, that type of thing. It's to be
you're-
that.
you're
It's the
not-
action of that.
You're not far off.
Okay.
Okay. Felicitous, brought to you by Word Genius. I somehow just started getting emails from Word Genius and wordgenius.com, and I got to tell you, it's amazing. I love getting a word of the day. Felicitous, origin Latin, 17th century, well chosen or suited to the circumstances, or pleasing and fortunate.
Okay.
I'll use it in a sentence. It turned out to be a felicitous decision to bring an umbrella.
Like a good,
Yes.
thing.
Felicitous.
Good. The force
Yeah.
force
So,
guided us. Okay.
Again, like it was a felicitous thing that you all tuned in to the Positivity Report
Yeah.
this morning. This Jeopardy in a minute I've wanted to do since the early days of the daily TV talk. I'm just going to run you through the episode of Jeopardy in 1 minute.
Gotcha. Love it.
You ready? So we've got Jennifer as our returning champion. She her favorite musician's David Bowie, and she kind of has a haircut like David Bowie in Ziggy Stardust. Tight game. Went to Final Jeopardy. Ken did an amazing job. I felt bad for Helen. Helen she just didn't have a great game. Sometimes the buzzer doesn't work. Helen seemed a little off her game, but she seemed like a really lovely person.
Click, click, click.
Yep. Jennifer and Dinesh going into the final. They were only separated by about $3,000. Dinesh got Final Jeopardy right. Jennifer got it wrong. Ends her one-day reign. Now tonight, Dinesh will be your returning champion after getting the Final Jeopardy correct. The answer was breakfast at Tiffany's, or just Tiffany's and Company.
You say.
Yeah, because it was about movie set. And the actual Final Jeopardy category, which would have gotten Mark Riley excited, was movie settings. Movie settings was the Final Jeopardy category. Wow. Also, I got to give a shout out to David Griffin and Allison Keene. Allison Keene, an amazing TV writer. Follow her at Keene TV, at Griffin DE. This goes out to them. This is one of the questions last night. Okay. Historical TV was the category. Here's the question. After fighting in this war, title hero Poldark returns from across the Atlantic in 1783 to find his Cornwall estate in ruins. So after fighting in this war, Poldark returns from across the Atlantic in 1783 to find his Cornwall estate in ruins.
1783.
1783.
So did he fight in the Revolutionary War?
He did fight in the Revolutionary War, Ken. He got it. Okay. What is the Revolutionary War?
Sorry.
Bang, bang, boom.
Was I supposed to answer it?
Yeah.
I just jumped into that answer.
Yeah.
I was thinking, that seems like the honest answer, but I thought maybe it was going to be like the French-Cambodian Canadian War of 1889. Like, okay.
All right, let's do a couple videos that made me smile, and then we'll get out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for supporting the Good People Association, the GPA.fun, super chats, all that kind of stuff. Today at 4, Good People, Good Movies with Mark Riley and myself talking movies. Ken will also be there. You know why? Because we want to break down what a Young Guns 3 could look like and how we can tweet at John Fusco as many times as it takes to come on the show.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Ikaika, throw up that first video that we love.
Pressing some buttons.
The buttons are hot. Okay, here we go. Can we make that bigger? No.
I'm trying to see.
Okay.
Because I sent you the TikToks.
We're on
TikToks?
We're on the talk.
Yeah, I clicked it. This is what came up. Like,
dang it. All right. Well, bring it up. If it's a little small for people, we apologize. Mostly to my wife. Look at that. It's just an elephant launching his buddy. This guy's best friends with an elephant. Talk about positivity. Guys, this is an elephant and a man just hanging out. Who knew that? I've never even been on an elephant. I've seen one like once.
Look, we're going to find the positive in this. This is great. This is great. I love elephants.
Yeah.
I often worry. I want to know why they have pet elephants.
All right, this is the second video
What was that?
Ikaika
Okay.
has teased. Here we go. Another animal video. I'm figuring out the algorithm to get away from cartel members and into more pet videos on TikTok. Here we go. Ken, are you ready? It's a little kitten.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a shout out to the Little Rascals movie, which is amazing.
Yeah, look at that.
I believe that is a
I'm a cat.
munchkin cat.
Oh.
I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I'm meow when I'm meow.
That's a great.
Also, if you guys have pictures of dogs you want to send in, or videos of your dogs or anything like that, fan dogs,
please.
we know Mark Riley
We
has
have
a dog.
right now. Bedore just dropped her phone and laptop trying to get one of her 39 dogs over on the show.
We will. Are you just showing? Oh, you're just showing pictures of these miniature
Munchkin
cats?
cat.
Munchkin cats. I did not
cats
really
are
know that was a
adorable.
thing.
Huh.
That just seems
these guys?
engineered from an angel.
I
Is
know.
what that seems
I
like.
know. Look at these little things.
An angel went to God and said, "I got an idea." What? What do you got? I'm going
Listen.
to take cats and I'm going to scrunch them down and make them cuter.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm allergic to cats, but I would buy one of these Munchkin cats. Look at these things. They're friggin' adorable. Akaika really just bringing some positivity and light into the world. I'm going to give a shout out to Quesna Thatch for $4 in the super chat, and Jake Rowan, a $2 again from the UK. $2 English sterling, $1.99. We'll round it up. Looking forward to the Young Guns 3 pitch later.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
gonna be great.
Ken, thanks for being on here on the Positivity Report, our second episode ever. Thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah.
You guys can follow Ken Napzok at Kenny No Bothers at blogspot.biz.
Yeah. That's
Also
what it is.
at Ken Napzok on Twitter and Instagram. You guys can follow us at Good People GPA, Twitter and Instagram. Use the hashtag #FindTheGood and use the hashtag Positivity Report to send me some good news for every episode. Tomorrow, again, during the inauguration, we're going to go afterwards. And so there's that. Shout out to the Hawaiian Hunk, to Mark Riley, to all of you. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you tomorrow on the Positivity Report. Remember, it's a lot easier to love than hate. Get us that positivity cart. We will see you tomorrow.